Hey everyone. So in the last couple of videos, we've covered the various tools that exist inside Canva. So you can manipulate your posters and your elements, etc., within Canva. We've also covered various design principles that help accentuate your poster and make it a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Now, Canva does not have all the tools, or sometimes some of the tools that actually exist, you have to pay for them. So how do you solve a situation like that? You have a lot of tools that exist outside Canva or beyond Canva, and which can be used along with Canva. So I gave you all a small sneak peek by suggesting, mentioning the word, the website remove.bg, that is to remove the background in an image where a person is there. So for today's workshop video, we shall be covering remove.bg to remove the background from an image where a person is there. And the second is, how do you curve text? So in order to remove the background, you first got to go to remove.bg. Okay, so this is a website. You go to an image. Say over here, I have an image of myself with a background that exists behind it. And if I want to remove this background, what I do is I drag and I drop this image into this frame, into the website, and you'll see very quickly and very efficiently this background that exists behind me has been removed. Then you have the option of using this download or the download high res. Now, if you click on the download high res version, you have to pay for it. But for most of our Toastmaster meeting posters, if your posters are small, so even this lower resolution image actually works. So you click on download and you get the option to save. Now, how do you use it in Canva? Say for example, you have, this is your poster and you have a circular element. What you will do is you'll go to your downloads folder where it is downloaded. You will drag, drop it into Canva and drop it into your library of photos. Once you've done that, if I directly click on it, I will get the entire image, right? But I don't want this entire image. I want this image to be inside that circular element. So what do? I can drag and drop it in a way that it fits into this circular element. Now, the second question, when something like this is done, what if I want a background behind this image of mine, but again in the circular fashion? What I can do is I can again go to my frame. I can select, say for example, let me go to photos and let me choose this background, this abstract background. I've chosen it over here, right? Now I can go and I can place this over here, and then I can push this image back. And you see now I have a background of my choice on the person that's behind the person in your poster. And just like that, you can separate the background from an image where a person is there. The second thing that I'm going to show you today is how to curve text. And if you go to this website called troygram.com, you and slash curve dash text slash forward slash, you will be able to change the curvature of the text. So for example, you have the option over here. Let's say I am Nigel Gomes. Okay, you can choose this selection of fonts that exist. Thankfully for Toastmaster meeting posters, Arial is actually one of our TI brand compliant fonts. So we can use that. And when you go down, you will see that this text has been curved, right? Whatever text you've put in. You can change the variations over here. For example, the arc size. And when I do that, you will see it's made a bit too small. So I've changed how big it is from the arc. So the amount of the arc. So similarly, you will be able to play with a lot of these variations over here. You can see. And once you've done, or once you've selected, you can say, for example, move it up or move it down. And this is, you can see this border that exists over here. This is your entire image. Now, once you've done the curvature, the right curvature that you want, you right click on it and you click Save Image As. And when you click Save Image As, you name your image. It's written Canvas over there, and you click Save. What happens is you can see a white background over here, right, with my text that exists over here. But what happens is when you save it, it gets saved as a PNG without the background. And so, for example, let me go to this poster. Now, considering we have this image, you will not be able to see. Let me choose a much more interesting image. Let me see, let me put this. So if this is my background, just imagine this is the poster of my background, the background of my poster, okay? And I have scaled this, give me a second. Let me group these two circles and make it one unit so that I can position it anywhere I want. And then what I will do is I will drag and drop this curved text into my library of photos. And now I can actually use this as an image in my text. So in Troygram, there are various tools on how you can manipulate all these. You can see I've increased the spacing between the letters and stuff. Okay, so you can play around with this, get it to a point where you like the curvature, you like the font, etc., etc. Save as, and then import it into your poster and actually use it in your Canva poster.